everybody, and today we're launching a mission to Dres with something that weighs 170 tons. And just so you know, this is actually sped up 4 times, even though the seconds look normal. That's because Kerbal did not like this rocket, so it was being very glitchy. So the launch, like every second, actually lasted 4 seconds. So I sped this launch up to what would be normal speed then, I guess. And you can see my big space station at the top. You can see how many engines I have. That's a lot of engines, but it is what is required for this mission. This is the heaviest thing I've ever launched, like ever. And I don't actually know if it's going to work, but we're launching it anyway. There's no magic here, no mods, no cheats. Everything is at normal, gravity is at normal, no infinite propellant, no anything special there. That last time I decoupled it, that was my first attempt. It completely destroyed everything. So I'm like, well, it looks like I'm gonna have to add rocket boosters. This is my third launch attempt, and I think it's going pretty well. There, we can decouple those. This is where most of my missions usually start, with that amount of boosters, if I was going to like ELO. But we're not going to ELO. We're going to the most underrated planet, Dres. Dres is an amazing planet. You should all visit. It's really worth your time visiting. Anyway, I've deployed all the solar panels. You can see how high I am. Very good. I think this craft has like 20 Kerbals on board. I didn't have enough Kerbals, so I had to go to the astronaut complex and just buy all the Kerbals. And since it's in sandbox mode, the Kerbals are free. And there's nothing wrong with free Kerbals. Anyway, we're now escape trajectory. Now you can see everything in a better light, now that the sun is shining on the rocket. That's the amount of engines I've got after decoupling 16 of them. So when I launched this thing, I'm pretty sure there were 100 engines. Anyway, space station. It's got 20 reaction wheels. It's got a lot of xenon gas. No liquid fuel on it, because that would have just been impossible to launch. This was like, even though I launched the most overpowered rocket ever, I barely didn't make it. Like, I barely ran out of fuel. I actually had to use the emergency stage that I didn't plan to have to use. And this maneuver node took me like 5 minutes, so here it will only take like 1 minute. Now that everything's 4 times sped up because the game is not being glitchy, because this rocket is less overpowered. And, yep, me editing a maneuver node. Well, while I'm getting the maneuver node right, you can subscribe. But right now, we can just get our trajectory well. The lower that is, the less fuel you'll need to go into orbit. So it really is worth it to get it as low as you can. Other than crashing into the planet, obviously. So yeah. Okay. I need to get maneuver node really good. I think I've got it. Okay. Yeah, I've got it pretty good now. So now we can point maneuver. Wait. There. There. That's good enough. Okay. Now, while we wait for me to click maneuver and for the craft to point at the maneuver node, we can wait. Look at all these happy Kerbals. Very happy. I'm not sure if you counted the amount of Kerbals, but I think it's like 20. If those fuel tanks were all full, this thing would weigh 1,000 tons. It only weighs 170, the main space station, because I thought there's no way I could get 700 tons around Jewel. Not Jewel, Dres. So I either thought, I guess I could just send this to the Mun. Too many things happen in low Kerbal orbit. So I thought about just launching this to the Mun. But then I went, nah. Everybody goes to the Mun. So nobody goes to Dres. Dres is my favorite planet, so I go to Dres. Okay, there. That's how much my ship weighs. I'm pretty sure I've got 50 battery packs. And those are the ones that have 4,000 Kerbal units of electric charge. This thing's got 4 science labs, even though it has 0 science equipment. And since this is sand, we've lost control. The magic of quick load. Done. Resume. Okay, since this is sandbox mode, as I was saying, everything is free, and I don't need any science. There, worked that time. I didn't put on any science, and the space station is basically useless, except for refueling ion engines. Not that I'd know why your ion engine would need refueling. Maybe I'll launch a mission and build the space station even bigger, but then I think it would be a bit big. This is the biggest space station I've ever launched in one launch, and it's also the biggest space station I've had around any planet, including Kerbal. And it's been a single launch mission. I quick loaded because I missed, but there, you have to be very careful. Get it right. So this time I'm like, this shall be the biggest single launch space station I've ever built. I've got one bigger space station in Kerbal orbit in a different save. But that took like 20 launches to build, so I'm not really gonna count that. This is when you guys realize how long I've been playing Kerbal. Anyway, inside, very good. Look at the Kerbals moving so fast because of all the time warp. Anyway, you can see our velocity isn't too high. So I was expecting to do a slingshot, have it look like a slingshot, but look, it's basically perfectly straight. And see, we have to use the emergency fuel tank, the emergency stage, and that one only has a few hundred meters per second of delta V. So I was really hoping I wouldn't have to use it, but looks like I do. Oh well, as long as the Kerbals get there and survive, then it's a win. Okay, now we can warp here. I know it's not a perfectly circular orbit, we can fix that later. Does anybody see Dres? I can't actually find Dres, where is it? There it is, I found it. I won the award. Yay! At first glance, Dres kind of looks just like the Mun, so you're probably thinking, why would I want to go there? But once you get closer, you can see that it's got like cool craters and stuff. The Mun craters are pretty boring, but this thing has crazy craters. And it's got cool surface features. And it looks a bit like Minmus, but it's all gray. It looks like Minmus, but it's all gray and it has craters. See? See? Look at it. Look at that amazing planet. My favorite planet. There. We've now circularized our orbit. Thanks for watching. Kerbal has gone on EVA. Done. Please like and subscribe. And amazing. Thanks for watching. See you on my next Kerbal video.